All right, let's do the linear regression on our TI-83. So I turn my calculator on, I press Stat, select 1 for Edit. Now I'm going to put my X data in list 1, my Y data in list 2. I've got some stuff already in there, so I'm going to clear my list. So I'm going to highlight L2, press Clear, then Enter. And I'll go over here and highlight L1 using the arrow keys, then press Clear, and then Enter. All right, we've got a clear slate. So first thing, put in all your X data, also known as the predictor variable or the independent variable, in list 1. So my first value is 18. Next one is a 20, and a 5, then a 24, then a 38, then a 14. Now we'll go over here and put in the Y values, or the response variable, also known as the dependent variable. So when X is 18, Y is 64. When X is 20, Y is 50. And my next Y value is 80, then a 60, then a 22, and then a 72. So notice how these are paired up with each other. So you never ever sort these lists, because then they wouldn't be paired up anymore. All right, so we've got our data in. Now I'm just going to press the yellow second key and then this mode key, which is the quit key. That always gets you back to the home screen. So always remember that. You can always get back to the home screen by pressing the yellow second key and then this key for second quit. Now I'm going to press the Stat key, press the right arrow key once to highlight Calc, and I'm going to do 4 for linear regression. So I press 4 and then I hit Enter. Now you may not have gotten the R squared and R to show up. If you didn't, don't worry about it. This is how you can get it to show up. You press this yellow second key like that, then press the 0 key. That selects catalog. Press and hold down the arrow key till you get down to the D's, and you're going to look for something called Diagnostic On. So you see that little triangle next to Diagnostic On? Once you get it there, you're going to press Enter, and then you're going to press Enter again. And it says it's done. So this means from now on, R squared and R should show up. Let's try it out. Press the Stat key. Press the right arrow key to highlight Calc. Press 4 for linear regression. Oh, at this point, you can tell it what list you put it in. In other words, I can press the yellow second key, then the 1 key, put the L1, then the comma key, yellow second key, and L2, and hit Enter. Notice the first time I did that, I didn't put in the L1 and L2. So if you don't put in L1 and L2, it just assumes that you put the X data in list 1, the Y data in list 2. So if you use different lists than that, you would need to tell linear regression which list to find them in. Now here's all our information we need. So these 3 lines here tell us that the equation of our linear regression is Y equals a negative 1.76x plus 92.96, rounding off to the second decimal place. And R squared is 0.9033 if I round off there, meaning that 90.33% of the variation in the Y variable is being predicted by the X variable. That sounds pretty good. Now R is a negative 0.95. That tells us it's a strong negative linear correlation.